I want you to examine this question and let me know what you think in the comments. Look at this math puzzle and I need you to drop your answer in the comments. All right. So what do you think the answer is? Make sure you look at it carefully. All right. If you understand how system of equations work, I believe strongly that you can actually solve this question. This question actually. Yeah. So look at the first row, look at the second row, look at the third row, and look at the last row which contains the question. So look at it carefully and let me know what you think about it. Comment your answer. Drop your answer in the comments. Drop your answer in the comments. Hello, Sega, how are you? Sega, how are you? I can see your answer in the chat. Okay. You're very sure that the answer is 30? Okay. So if you are just coming in here, I need you to drop your answer in the comments. Drop your answer in the chat. Put your answer in the chat, okay? Let's know what your answer is. And give this a like. Like this video. Keep liking this video. Thank you. Okay, good to know, Sega. Yeah, I see your answer in the comments. You said the answer is 30. Okay. So let's wait for other people to drop the answer. And I'm going to be dropping more questions. And I hope to be coming live around this time daily just to drop some math puzzle. And of course, I will also try to see how I can give the answers as well after each puzzle. Yeah. So do watch out for my life around this time daily. I'll be dropping. I would work on. Okay, Godswill MVD says the answer is 31. Are you very sure the answer is 31? Okay, that's an interesting input. If you are in the chat, drop your answer in the comment. I want you to tell me how you got your answer. Okay, if you're very sure of your answer, whatever you say your answer is, drop it in the chat. And thank you for liking. Thank you for the for the love. Yeah, thank you for tapping your screen. Yeah, God's will. Are you very sure the answer is 31? Okay, okay, that's beautiful. Other people, drop your answer in the comments. So we have Tom, Jerry. We have Tom in the first row, Jerry in two Jerry and one Tom in the second row. Then we have one Jerry and two Bulldogs in the third row. We have one we have one Jerry and two Bulldogs in the third row. Okay, so if they're not asking us what is plus Bulldog plus one Tom plus a times one Jerry. Now you need to use the what they call the order of operations in the last row. Times we come before plus. So make sure you multiply first before you add. If you use board maths or bead maths or PEMDAS, you will realize that multiplication comes before addition. Okay. So if you have gotten now, for those of you who are still here and you are wondering how to do this, you can use the concept of system of equations to provide the answer to this question. So the first row, we have Tom plus Tom plus Tom is equal to 60. Tom plus Tom plus Tom is equal to 60. Okay, so what does that mean? It means that one Tom will be equal to 20 because you have three Toms equal to what? 60. So if three Toms is equal to 60, it means that one Tom will be equal to what? 20. Is that okay? All right. I think I will just work, though I will not be able to write on this screen, but maybe subsequently I'll be able to do the working on the screen for us to see. But let me just see how to get the answer. All right. Now back to what I was saying. I hope you can hear me. Yeah, back to what I was saying. One Tom is equal to what? 20. Because okay, I hope you can hear me. Let me be sure. Let me be sure what's going on with the network. Okay, that's fine. So let's keep going. Now for the first row, one Tom is equal to 20. Is that okay? To one Tom, two Jerry plus one. Okay, are you still with me? All right, Sega, you are welcome back. So I'm trying to do the working for now. We have been able to establish that one Tom is equal to 20. Is that not so? One Tom is equal to 20 from the first row. So you come to the second row. We have two Jerry plus one Tom. All right, plus one Tom, and it's all is equal to what? 22. Now we already know that one Tom is equal to 20. So you have two Jerry plus 20. I'm looking at the second row now. Two Jerry plus 20 is equal to what? 22. Are you with me on this? Okay. So I'm going to have two Jerry plus what? Two Jerry plus 20 is equal to 22. Now, when you subtract 20 from both sides, you are going to have that 2 Jerry is equal to what? If you know the answer, drop it in the comments. 2 Jerry will be equal to what? 22 minus 20. And 2 Jerry is equal to what? 22 minus 20 is 2. So if 2 Jerry is equal to 2, it means that 1 Jerry is equal to 1. So 1 Jerry is equal to 1, or Jerry is equal to 1. So we have 1 Tom equal to 20, 1 Jerry equal to what? 1. Are you following? Please, let's like the life. Let's like the life. And if you have the answer already, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat. Okay? If you have the answer already, drop it in the chat. So 1 Jerry is equal to 1. Does that make sense? So let's come to to the third row. What we have in the third row, we have one Jerry plus two Bulldogs. You have two Bulldogs there, as you can see clearly. And all of this is equal to what? 21. Are you seeing that? Uh-huh. Okay. But we know that 1 Jerry is equal to 1. So that would be 1 plus 2B. That I'm using B now to represent bulldogs. So 2B, because you have two bulldogs in third row, and all is equal to what? 21. So I need to remove 1 from both sides, subtract 1 from both sides. We have that 2B is equal to what? 20. You have 21 minus 1, which is 20. So since 2 bulldogs is equal to 20, it means that 1 bulldog will be equal to what? Divide 20 by 2, you have 10. So we have all of them now. We have 1 Tom equal to what? 20, 1 Jerry equal to what? 1, and 1 bulldog equal to what? 10. So look at the fourth row or the last row, which says what is 1 bulldog plus 1 Tom times 1 Jerry. What would this be equal to? So bulldog is 10, so you'd have 10 plus Tom is what? Tom is 20, then times Jerry is what? Jerry is, let's keep liking. Thank you. Let's keep liking. Let's keep liking. Let's keep liking. Thanks for the like. So Jerry is what? Jerry is 1. Now you have to be careful. I think this is where most people have issues with this. You have to be careful. If you must use the order of operations. Sunday. Okay, you have to be careful with the order of operations. All right. Be careful with the order of operations. All right. I can see answers in the chat. Some said 30, some said 31. Okay. So be careful with the the order of operation. We have 10 plus 20 times 1. You must do your multiplication first before you add. So what is 20 times 1? 20 times 1 is what? Is 20. Notice I didn't do 10 plus 20 first. I did 20 times 1 because you must multiply before you add. So 20 times 1 is what? Is 20. And 20 plus 10 is what? 30. So yes, the answer is 30. Okay, I can see your feedback in the chat. Yeah, the answer is actually 30. Yeah, it is 30, 30, 30. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this particular one. So let me put one more, and I'm going to change my share another puzzle now. Just hold on. So this is going to be the next one. Everybody, let's have your answer to this one. Okay, let's have your answer to this one. Now be careful again. It's similar to what we just did. Similar to what we just did. So drop your answer in the chat. Drop your answer in the chat, and let's like this video. Thank you for liking. Let's like this video. Let's like this video and put your answer in the chat once you are done with getting your answer. Okay, I can see your feedback in the chat. Some said 30 again. Some said 19. Okay. Let's put answer in the chat. Okay. Yeah, I can see all your answers in the chat. Okay. Yedidia said the answer is 30. Sega said it's also 30. Amen, Aaron. Okay, thank you. Hi to you too. Godswill said it's 30. Okay. And Yedidia said the answer is 30. Yedidia says 30. Okay. Okay. 19. Okay. Okay. Are you very sure of this? Let's keep liking the live. Thank you. Let's keep liking the live. So I'm going to be every daily try to check on this channel for puzzles and quizzes like this, puzzles that will sharpen our minds and make us think better. I'll be dropping more of this daily on this channel. So do wait to check out for videos, for live sessions that will be on quizzes and puzzles like this. Okay. So I think this is also a very interesting one. So let's look at what we have there. If you have your answers, drop it in the chat. God will thank you. Hi to you too. For those of you, if you have your answers, drop it in the chat. Okay, drop your answer in the chat. Keep liking. So we have shoe in the first row. We have three pairs of shoes in the first row. We have two pigeon and one shoe in the second row. We have cone, two cone and one pigeon in the third row. And then we have one shoe, one pigeon, and one cone in the fourth row. Okay, so together, I want us to brainstorm this. All right. Hope you can all hear me. Okay. I want us to brainstorm this together. Now, look at the first row. Look at the first row. Thank you for those that are liking. Keep liking. Thank you. Keep your likes coming in. Just keep tapping on your screen for more likes. Right. And there's a button that's a heart. Is it a red heart button? Just keep tapping on that button. Thank you. Now, the first row, we have three shoes because we have shoe plus shoe, giving you three shoes, right? And all is equal to 30. So if three shoes will give you 30, it means that one shoe will be equal to what? 10. How would that make sense? If three shoes is equal to 30, it means that one shoe will be equal to 10. So we have one shoe is equal to 10. All right. So let's come to the second row. Let's get the answer. If you, I've not gotten the answer yet. If you have the answer, drop it in the chat. Drop it in the chat, okay? Now the second row, we have two pigeon plus one shoe. Oh, I should increase the volume. Okay, okay. Thank you for the feedback. Okay. All right. I think this should be better. Now, in the second row, we have two pigeon plus one shoe is equal to 20. Two pigeon, sorry, yeah, two pigeon plus one shoe is equal to 20. We already know that one shoe is equal to 10 because from the first row, we can see three pairs of shoes giving us 30. So one pair of shoe will give us what? 10. Good. So second row, we have two pigeon plus one pair of shoe equal to 20. So what I'm going to write, I'm going to write that two, I can just write two pigeon, which is 2p plus one pair of shoe. One pair of shoe is 10. So I'm going to write plus 10 is equal to what? 20. So if you subtract 10 from both sides, you have two pigeon is equal to 10.
So if 2 pigeon is equal to 10, what does that mean? It means that 1 pigeon will be equal to what? 5. Because you divide both of them, both sides by 2. Don't worry. From tomorrow, I will be showing the working on the screen. Okay, I'm trying to make this better. All right. I hope you can all hear me. Let's continue. So back to this, 1 pigeon is equal to what? 5. So if 1 pigeon is equal to 5, let's look at the third row. So for the third row, we have 2 cones plus we have 1 pigeon there. So 2 cones plus 1 pigeon, all is equal to what? 13. 2 cones plus 1 pigeon is equal to 13. We already know that 1 pigeon is equal to 5. So 2 cones plus 5 is equal to 13. And if you subtract 5 from both sides, you have that 2 cones will be equal to what? Will be equal to 13 minus 5, which is what? 8. So if 2 cones is equal to 8, what does that mean? It means that 1 cone will be equal to what? 4, because you divide both sides by 2. So 1 cone will be equal to 4. So if we have 1 cone equal to 4, 1 pigeon equal to 5, and 1 shoe or 1 pair of shoe, 1 pair of shoe, 1 pair of shoe, sorry, 1 pair of shoe is equal to 5. One, no, sorry, 1 pair of shoes is equal to 10. 1 pigeon is equal to 5, and 1 cone is equal to 4. All right. So let's bring everything together. In the last row, we have you have 1 pair of shoe, which is 5, plus 1 pigeon. What's 1 pigeon? Sorry, 1 pair of shoe is 10. 1 pigeon is what? Is 5 times 1 cone is 4. So we have 10 plus 5 times 4. Now we have to use the order of operations. Just give me a minute. I need to check on something. I need to attend to something. Just give me a minute. So I need to round up and end this session. So I don't know. I told you to drop your answer in the comment. I've already explained everything up to the point that I got one shoe as 10, one pigeon, excuse me, as 5, and one cone as 4. So you have 10 plus 5 times 4. All right. Now, like I said before, you have to use the order of operations. Otherwise, you do it wrongly. So you cannot add before you times. You have to multiply first before you add. So 5 times 4 is 20, and 20 plus 10 will give you what? 30. So yes, for those of you that said 30 is the answer, yes, you are all right. The answer is what? 30. The answer is 30. Okay, the answer is 30. Yes, the answer is 30. Okay, what is going on? Okay, oh yeah, I see what you're trying to say now. Okay, okay. Yes, 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 yes. That's true. Sega said it's true. I can see that there are two cones. So there are four cones, which means one cone is equal to two. That's correct. One cone is equal to two. That is correct. You are right. One cone is two because we have two cones plus one pigeon. Yes, so one cone will be equal to two. That's correct. One cone is two, not four. Yeah, I just keep that. It was an oversight. One cone is equal to two. So for the last row, you have one shoe, which is 10, plus one pigeon, which is 5, and then times one cone, which is 2. All right, so that will be 5 times 2, which is 10, and 10 plus 10. Wait, let me also check. I hope everything is in order. Yes, so that's 10. 5 times 2 is 10, then plus 10. Is that 20? Okay, okay. So what's your answer? Sega, what did you guys your answer? Sega said it's 20. Oh, yes, you are right. Because if you look at the third row, you will realize that you have two cones joined together plus two cones joined together. So one cone is 2 and not 4. Yeah. So in the last line, you're going to have that. The final answer is what? Is 20. Yes, that's correct. That's correct. Thank you all. All right, everybody, I have to go. See you all tomorrow for the same questions that will be on puzzles and on quizzes. Hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye bye. Yeah, take care.